Good evening mga kanitib. This is the Philippine Native Chicken Web Channel broadcasting live dito po sa may room 202 R&D Building. Dito mismo sa loob ng Central Philippine University. We are located here at the Barangay Road. Dito mismo sa loob ng campus ng Central Philippine University headed by our President Dr. Chodoro C. Robles. This is your host and friend, Dr. Jaime C. Caballes Jr. Kasama na po yung ating technical partner dito, si Ma'am Dana Marie Istoy Gabasa. We're broadcasting live. This is what we call the as we have promised na kung saan we'll be doing what we call the periodic live stream program dito po sa ating Facebook page, the Philippine Native Chicken Web TV po, and at the same time the edited version is being posted at the YouTube channel of the Philippine Native Chicken. Sa ating mga ka-native dyan na hindi pa nakapag-follow sa Facebook page natin, kindly click the follow button para at least every time that we have this live stream program, you will be notified by our social media platform. Likewise po sa ating mga ka-native dyan, on the YouTube channel naman natin na hindi pa nakapasubscribe sa ating YouTube, paki-subscribe na lang po para at least tuloy-tuloy na yung kwentuhan natin dito tungkol po sa pag-alaga po ng native chicken on the commercial scale. Sa ating mga ka-native all throughout the Philippines, thank you for the for the trust and confidence that you have given to Central Philippine University. I have some colleagues na kung saan po give me the feedback as in terms of what they call the span of horizon that the Philippine Native Chicken is spreading its wings at the Philippines. Basta pag-usapan natin commercial scale of production of native chicken, dito po yan makikita sa Central Philippine University. Our university is located here at the Haro, Iloilo City. Sabi daw nila ng historya namin, sabi daw yung flagpole namin is located at the center of the Philippines. That is why that we are named Central Philippine University. We are a private institution po. Hindi po kami government institution or state university, but we belong to a private higher educational institution dito po sa Pilipinas. Ang Central Philippine University is an autonomous university granted by the Commission on Higher Education. At saka we are ISO standard po, yung kung bakit that the learning experiences that we are sharing is of international standard. The College of Agriculture is one of the center of excellence for the agricultural education. We are offering 3 major courses. BS in Agriculture, at saka BS in Environmental Management, at saka BS in Agrobiosystem Engineering. Yung kung bakit na may gusto po ka mag-aral dito sa Central Philippine University, you can click our website, the www.cpu.edu.ph. Sa may mga katanungan nating makanitib dyan, kindly write it on the comment section para at least ngayong Friday po, we'll be tackling some of your questions para at least tuloy-tuloy po yung pag-aalaga po ninyo ng manok. Kasi pag isinulat nyo doon sa may ipinag-PM nyo po sa amin, limitado yung sagot ko, but if you are going to have it be posted on the comment section po, para at least medyo malawak-lawak ang kwentuhan natin at saka ma-share din natin sa ating ibang ka-native dyan. Nag-aalaga din ng manok na siguro still looking for the technology that should be adopted in the respective areas. Yung kung bakit na if you think this program is informative, kindly have it be shared sa mga kakilala nyo dyan para at least yung Central Philippine University, lalo na po ang Philippine Native Chicken, makatulong po sa ating mga kababayan kasi isa sa mga pinakamabilis alternative livelihood or source of income is raising the native. Kaya lang problema natin if we're going to raise native chicken on the commercial scale at saka yung technology na gamitin natin is the backyard one, maawa po kayo sa mga bulsa po ninyo. Iba ang pintuhan kapag maramihan ang manok na lagaan ninyo. Kasi ang pintuhan sa maraming manok na lagaan nyo ay kasama ng pintahan. Yung kung bakit na pinibang siguruhin natin ang technology natin para yung ginagawa natin, meron pong kwento na may kasamang kwentuhan. Bago po tayo magpatuloy, shout out muna natin yung mga kanitib natin na sumasabaybay po sa atin kay Imi Marie Gila, Moscoso po, watching in right now. At saka kay Sir John Carlo Abidosa. Sir, thank you for thank you for following us and thank you for the trust and confidence that you have given sa Pilipinitive Chicken. Sa Nabalyaska Farmers and Farm, no, diyan sa may Miagao, Iliila. No, magandang gabi po sa inyo, sir. Kay Sir John Valdez, also watching in right now. At saka kay Sir Randall Rebillame. Ang agang-aga mo, sir, na sumama sa radio program ko over the YRI. Thank you also, sir, for being also with us no, during that live stream program over the YRI. Kaya lang, sir, Randall, yung kwentuhan doon, that is ang hiligay nun, kwentuhan about the farming industry dito po sa Eastern Visayas. At saka sa aming masugid na tagapagsubaybay kay Sir Nick Lial, no, watching from US of A. Sir Nick, magandang araw po dyan sa inyo. And then, ay Pablo Sima Prangka Magtagad, no, mayong gabi din sa imo, sir. At saka regards po kay Peter, yung kapatid po ninyo. So regards po kay Peter, kamusta si Peter? And then kay Ronilo Abinuha, watching also from Cavite. No, sir, kamusta po yung pagmamanukan natin dyan? At saka kay Sir Mario Duran, watching from Mandurriao, Iloilo. Sir Mario, magandang gabi po sa inyo. Sa ating mga kanitib dyan, sa tingin po niyo, if you have some questions, no, don't hesitate to have it be written on the comment section para at least mabasa po natin at saka masagot. If you want to mention someone na ipa-shout out po ninyo, don't hesitate also to have it be written in the comment section. Sa mga subscriber natin sa YouTube, you can visit us at the Facebook page for the live streaming that we have so that we can have what we call an interaction. Sa ngayong gabi po, patuloy po tayo sa kwentuhan. Kwentuhan na may kwentahan. Mahirap kasi ng kwento na walang kwenta. Yung ko bakit na pwede bang lagyan natin ng kwentahan. Yung ito kasi ang isa palagi sa nakita namin is that na we want to raise native chicken. Lalo na pag nasa commercial scale. Kaya nasabi ko in the previous episodes that we have, patuka kasi sobrang taas niyan ng porsyento niya sa production cost natin. That is why that sabi ko from the brooding hanggang po sa growing, kindly have it. Otherwise kasi pag gawan po natin, gawa pa tayo ng technology natin dyan. Alam nyo kasi, ang isa sa mga pinakamagasto na bahagi sa pag-alaga ng manok is yung R&D or what we call the research and development. Sa research and development kasi, pinag-aaralan dyan kung ano mabuting gawin, what we call the survival rate na mataas, paano makatipid without sacrificing the requirement also of what we call the market. Yan kasi ang kinakailangan. Ma'am Marites Peralta pala, Miss Universe Philippines. Ma'am! Nakasmali ito, Ma'am Marites, si Ma'am Dana Ma'am Marites. Kamusta dyan si Sir Richard? Hope na yung pinag-usapan natin ma-implement na so that the Pilipinitive Chicken will be replicated at the Ilocosur Polytechnic State College dyan sa may Ilocosur banda. So, kindly regards, kindly extend my regards na kay Sir Richard at saka kay Sir Regan. Dyan po sa inyo, ma'am. Now, balik po tayo sa pintuan na may kwenta. Alam niyo kasi ang technology kasi on the native chicken. Yung ko bakit na why at Philippine native chicken. uh, we are the one promoting what they call the commercial scale of production. Marami kasi nagtatanong, bakit Dok na ayaw nyo ba mag-pre-range? As I've mentioned na isa sa pinakamagasto na bahagi po, no, lalo na pag pre-range ninyo, the experience that we have and the studies we have conducted then, pumapakita na mas magasto po ang pre-range. As I've mentioned na kasi ang isa sa pinakamagastos na bahagi dyan is in terms of what they call the survival rate. Kasi pag namatay yung manok po ninyo, you are counting for the cost na namatay yung manok. You have to pass on it on among the live chicken that you are going to market. Yung kung bakit na ang costing niyan sobrang mahal compared than what we have developed dito po sa may Central Philippine University. Ang isa kasi sa requirement ng market is that na there is what they call the consistency of what they call the taste of chicken. Ibig sabihin po ng consistency of the taste and quality, hindi bang all round yung lasa ng karne ng manok halos pantay-pantay? However, if you are going to have your chicken be on range, ang isa sa mga nakita namin na consideration is that during the rainy season, the presence of what they call the scavengable feed resources. Anong ibig sabihin ng scavengable feed resources? Ito yung mga patuka na makita po ng manok nyo on the range. Na kanilang tinutuka to fill in the requirement for the nutrient for that day. However, the presence of scavengable feed resources is highly dependent on the season. Kaya nang sabi ko kanina that the presence of the species of these scavengable feed resources during the dry season is far different from the time on the rainy season. Rainy and dry season. Yung kung bakit that if you are keen enough to observe the taste of your chicken, iba ang lasa kung tag-araw, iba ang lasa kung tag-ulan. Minsan yung karne po ng manok ninyo nagiging malangsa. Ano po ang kadahilanan kung bakit yung karne o di kaya ang itlog ng manok is naging malangsa? First, it is because that yung manok po ninyo, kung saang lupalop yan, o di kaya doon sa mga stagnant water, uminom ng tubig yan. The stagnant water na mainom po ng manok nyo is one of the contributor kung bakit malangsa ang karne ng manok. Pangalawa, pag nakagala ang manok nyo at inaasa po ninyo sa mga caretaker para ninyo, ang problema nyo kung nahugasan ang kainuman o wala, o nahugasan ang patukaan o wala. Pag yung patukaan po ninyo, hindi yan nahugasan araw-araw, ang problema po ninyo, isa sa mga mabilis magpakalat ng sakit is ang patukuan. How about for the drinking troughs? Ang painuman ng manok nyo, minsan lang sa isang linggo pinapalitan ng tubig. Ang problema ninyo, accumulations of what they call microorganisms. Yung kung bakit na dapat linisin araw-araw yan, pati patukaan, hugasan yan, para to maintain ang kalinisan yan. It does not necessarily mean that you are going to have it be gamitan ng disinfectant, but you can have it be dried pag mainit yung panahon. Ang init ng araw kasi, isa sa mga pinakamurang disinfectant. Yung kung bakit na minsan, ang ginagawa natin, we are the one also making our product more expensive because we forgot to utilize what is naturally occurring in our environment. Ang kalinisan kasi is very critical. Yung kung bakit na ang katanungan palagi, "Dok, yung manok ko palaging may kuraysa." O yung bang, that's what they call the bulging of the eyes. Either na dalawa yan o isa lang. Alam nyo kasi ang kuraysa kasi, that is an indicator na kung saan po ang paligid po ninyo madumi. Kahit anong bigay po ninyo ng antibiotic dyan, that can only be temporarily killed. However, pag yung kalinisan hindi po ninyo na-maintain, babalik at babalik yan. Alam nyo kasi, that is what they call the critical part. Na minsan sabihin natin, we keep on using antibiotic to control. Naintindihan ko kasi ang mga damdamin po ninyo. Lalo na pag ang pinag-usapan dito, you invested more than 500,000 or even 200,000 and not receiving any return at all. Lalo na pag maraming manok mo namatay, it is because of the diseases, yung kung bakit na kahit anong antibiotic na lang ibigay ninyo. Yung kung bakit that the design of housing, as I've mentioned, is isa sa mga critical na bahagi. Yung kalinisan sa paligid is also very critical. Vaccination is also critical. Yung kung bakit that we keep on praying, hindi bang bakunahan po ninyo ang mga tandang at inahin ninyo? Minsan, you keep on sympathizing with other racers sa paligid ninyo, lalo na yung magsasabong, na ayaw nyong makadala na sakit sa ibang manok. Ang problema ninyo, pag sila, anong ginagawa nila? Alam nyo kasi ang magsasabong, they're investing money on it. And there is what they call a regular vaccination among their chicken. Yung kung bakit that if possible, if you can access. No, kahit na lang sa NCD, their larger poultry supplies in the whole country, na baka maka-access po kayo sa NCD Killed. Ang NCD Killed kasi mas available sa compared to the one that we are promoting here, the Bordeaux, or what they call the lifetime vaccine, that comprises against Newcastle, infectious bronchitis, infectious coryza, salmonella, at saka egg drop syndrome. Ang sa akin lang, kahit NCD Killed na lang, that is an injectable form, that is an oil-based form, na kung saan pag nagbinigay po nyo sa manok ninyo, that is one way on how you can protect your flock. Alam nyo kahit namatay yung sisiw, for as long as the breeder stocks buhay yan, makarecover po kayo. However, if your breeder stocks namatay, nahirapan po kayo, it will take 6 to 8 months bago ma-establish ulit ang flock ninyo. That is why at Central Philippine University, ang binibigay naming bakuna sa sisiw, isa lang. NCD-B1 lang. Wala na, hanggang darating yung panahon na pili ng ikatay. Yung kung bakit that the breeder stock by itself, dapat bakunahan nyo to have it be protected para at least tuloy-tuloy yung pag-aalaga ninyo na kung saan you have the source of your day-old chicks. Under the commercial scale of production, we are always telling our adopters na pili bang ang mga inahin natin to make it more productive when they reaches the age of 2 years old from hatching. Pili bang ikal na ninyo? Alam nyo kasi ang manok kasi after 2 years, there is what they call a decreases in productivity. 20% of the productivity will be lowered on the second year, after the second year of age. Yung kung bakit dapat on the second year of age, dapat palitan nyo na. And beside, minsan, not only minsan, kalimitan, sa mga tanong dito sa aming Facebook page, sa aming mga messages, sa mga messages in and the private messages na dumating sa amin dito, ang sakit palagi. Alam nyo, there is what we call a positive correlation on the occurrences of diseases and the age of your feeder stocks. Habang tumatanda ang manok ninyo, nangingitlog na malalaking itlog yan in terms of size. Ang problema ninyo, ang sakit, dumadami. There is a vertical and horizontal means of transmission. Ibig sabihin ng vertical po, ibig sabihin from inahin o tandang papunta po sa sisiw. Yung kung bakit that at the age of 2 years and older, it is still active. Kaya lang, the productivity is less than by 20% on the first 2 years. And if we're counting for the return, hindi bang ang 20% malaki na po yan? Malaki na po yan. Especially if the flock size that you have, medyo malaki-laki ng konti o marami-rami ng konti. And that is why that siguruhin po natin. In terms of the feeding, sabihin natin na mas makatipid kayo pag nakagala ang manok ninyo. Mali po kayo. Mali po kayo. Try to account po. Try to account. Ibig sabihin ng account po, lahat-lahat ng involvement. Yan. Una-una, oral po ninyo. Hindi naman pwede sabihin mo naka-fully trains ka na kahit saang lupalop umabot yung manok nyo. Iba ka nakawin yan. Magkano ang koral na dapat gastusin ninyo? The maintenance of that coral for the fences that you have. Lalo na pag yung area ninyo, marami pong termites o anay. The presence of the infection. Kahit sabihin nyo, E. coli and Staphylococcus, hindi naman dok ganun kahirap kontrolin yan. Tandaan po ninyo, there are species of E. coli or varieties of E. coli and Staphylococcus na antibiotic resistant. Yung kung bakit nasabihin mo parang hindi magaling yung manok ninyo is because it developed a resistance. Yung kung bakit na nakagala ang manok mo, lalo yung breeder stocks mo, ang itlog. If you have about 3,000 or kahit na pagsasabihin natin 1,000, pagalain nyo o pababa natin 500, try nyo pagalain. The number of personnel that you are going to engage, yung panahon na uncontrollable. Pag sinabi na uncontrollable, pag sobrang init sa umaga hanggang hapon, pag bandang malapit ng takip silim, umulan ang paligid. Tingnan nyo kung ano mangyari sa manok ninyo. And that is why that if you keep on ranging them at saka ganun ang panahon, mortality will increase. Any changes in the climatic condition, it also affect egg production. Hindi sa ganon ka prominente if you are only raising about 10 to 20 hens. However, if you are raising about 100 and more, doon po ninyo makita ang diferensya. Bakit? The changes in the environment o kahit klima lang, nadudulot ng stress yan. Pag na-stress yung manok, egg production will drop. Kahit na bisita po, if your farm, you're raising about 500 to 1,000 hen, tapos yung bisita mo araw-araw, kahit 10-10 lang, maawa po kayo. It would take 2 weeks before the egg production or the productivity level will be restored. And that is what we observed during the time of our project in Leon Farm. Hindi mo naman kasi makontrol yung tao, it is because we are in a research station. However, if you are racing on the individual or on a private capacity, try to control or traffic the person, the entrance of person. On the prey range, if you want to maintain productivity, the level of cane consumption should be compensated. Gaano ba dok kadami ang patuka if ang manok nakagala? To have the productivity still normalized, you need about 100 to 120 grams of feeds every day. Every day. How about if that is on the confined condition? It only ranges from 80 to 100. Yung kung bakit that if you can remember, yung kintuhan natin nung karaang episode natin, what is your purpose of raising the chicken under parents condition? Para makatipid sa patoka? Ano ka makatipid? Para makatuka ng damo yung manok ninyo? Hindi, tanim ka na lang ng damo at saka idagdag mo na lang ang damo sa patoka nila para at least kontrolado mo ang paligid mo. Alam nyo kasi yung pagala ng manok kasi maganda tingnan yan pag nasa YouTube yan. However, you could not maintain that state of health of your chicken all year round. All year round. Unlike if they're in a semi-confined condition or a certain area na kung saan po huwag po ninyong masyadong paramihin ang manok sa isang kulong. Yung kung bakit the standard size of housing that we have dito sa CPU, yung palagi sabi ko is that na pwede bang sundin nyo na lang yung final design namin. We'll be glad seeing it sa mga vlogging din ninyo o sa mga channel po ninyo. You can hashtag native chicken or Philippine native chicken. Makikita po namin, masaya namin kami makita yung mga design ng housing namin circulating all throughout the country. Hindi po nyo makita yan kung saang standard of specification. It is only developed at Central Philippine University. That 4 by 8, 4 feet by 8 feet na dimension ng kulungan na yan, for the breeder stock, that is more than enough to hold 1 rooster and 7 hens. If you're going to account where did I get that stocking density that is under the Philippine National Standard for Organic Production of Poultry. Yung kung bakit na kahit na yung bubong namin, we're using what we call the UV net and UV plastic. Kahit sabihin nyo parang mahal. Naku po, on the long run, mas mura yung bahay namin ng manok namin. I-compare namin dyan sa mga bahay ng manok ninyo gawa po sa tapi at kawayan. And beside, kaya nasabi ko, you are spending most to control the infection. That one way on how to control the infection is to let the sun rays enter your housing. Because that is the cheaper form of disinfectant. Paano po nyo maipasok yung init? Ibig sabihin, dalhin yung araw? Hindi naman. That is why that we're using what they call the UV plastic to allow the sun rays to penetrate inside the housing. Why we are using UV net? Ang purpose niyan is to control the percentage of heat entering the housing of the native chicken. Otherwise kasi, pag yung manok nyo, yung mga housing nyo sobrang laki, try to account. Especially if there is the presence of infection on your flock. Gaano ba katindi ang gastos ninyo just to control the infection? At ilang araw naman at saka bumabalik yung sakit. Try to account it. Try to account it. Ang problema natin kasing mga tagapag-alaga ng manok, we want to earn income, but hindi po natin nakita ang income is different from profit. And beside, if you'll be raising native chicken, na kahit sabihin natin 1,000, and then you'll be employing about 3 tao, nako, doon pa lang sa sahod, lugi na po kayo. Lugi na po kayo. And that is why that even at Central Philippine University, kung makita po yung posting namin, in terms of the housing, halos automated yung yan. Alam nyo kasi ang tubig is very critical in the life of your native chicken, particularly if the climatic condition is warm. Importante pa ang tubig. Otherwise kasi pag ang tubig, limitado yan, isa yan sa mga dudulot ng sakit sa inyong manok. Pag ang tubig mainitan, mabilis dapuan ng sipon ang manok ninyo. Pag ang tubig hindi nalinisan, hindi pinalitan araw-araw, ang tubig po isa sa matagapagkarat ng sakit at ginagawang malangsa ang karne ng manok ninyo. And that is why that we are sharing this information para po at least makatipid po kayo sa gastos. Na kung saan increasing the survival rate is one of the means para po kumita po tayo. We have presented means on how to minimize expenses and feeds on the brooder age, and how to minimize expenses of feeds at the grower to starter age, to grower age, starter to grower. Ayun naman, pag-usapan natin in terms of your feeder. As I've mentioned on that the breeder stocks for the native chicken, ang fiber requirement yan is different from the commercial breeds. Ang fiber requirement na native is 11% compared than the 5% among the commercial breeds. Anong ibig sabihin? In that connotation, yung kung bakit sabi ko is that na if you want na yung manok po ninyo makatipid po kayo, ang gawin po ninyo, try ninyo in areas na hindi po maka-access ng CPU feeds. Pero sa area na maka-access po yun sa may National Capital Region, try to contact the previous posting that we have. Kindly contact the Happy Farms. Nandoon po yung kanilang contact number para at least every 2 weeks kasi bumibili dito yung Happy Farms ng putuka sa amin para po at least may isabay na yung order po ninyo dyan. If you are located on Cavite, Bulacan areas, and even Batangas area, for as long as ang lugar po ninyo dinadaanan po ng Ruro from Iloilo to Tandang Sora in Quezon City, kindly contact the Happy Farms para at least maisabay nila on the transport from Iloilo toward to Quezon City. Unahin muna natin yung sa mga lugar na hindi makaabot yung CPU feeds. Paano po kayo makatipid sa patuka? Palagi kong inuulit-ulit na ang manok po, lalo na ang native chicken, walang specific crude protein requirement yan. Pero mayroon po yang specific amino acid requirement. Yung kung bakit that to those who are asking to us with us, yung mga CP, ang binibigay ni Ma'am Dana, amino acid content ng aming mga patuka. Because we are adjusting in not in terms of the crude protein, but we are adjusting the nutrient content via the amino acid content. Ang problema natin with that 16%, we have tried it. Pababain natin yung kwentuhan. Pasimplihin natin para mas mabilis maintindihan. We tried 16 and 12%. Halos, there is no significant differences in the egg production. However, when we increase the level o methionine on the feeds, merong diferensya. Now, paano gawin natin dyan sa respective areas po ninyo? If you'll be using what they call the commercial feeds. Tingnan po nyo ang dumi ng manok nyo. Pag ang dumi ng manok nyo, halos namumuo yan. Ibig sabihin po, hindi yan totally digested and nutrient present on the feeds. Anong gawin po ninyo? Try nyo muna, dahan-dahan lang. If you have a number of chicken, for example, more than 100, itry nyo muna sa 10 lang. Huwag nyo gulpihin na 100. The stress brought about by the changes in the feeding type or classes of feeds that you are giving to the chicken, it will bring stress and it will drop the egg production for almost, and it will take about 2 weeks before it can be recovered to a normal state. So that is why that dahan-dahan muna. Alam nyo kasi, various feed millers, ang mga macro feedstuff niyan, walang problema. Ang problema nyo, they may vary in terms of the presence of the micronutrient that they are pouring in under feeds. One way on how they can reduce the possible cost is that you try it. Layer. But mind you to have the roster. Otherwise kasi pag layer mass ibigay nyo, pagkatapos walang roster, parang itlog yan, bugok yan. Gawin ninyo, try nyo muna yung 50-50. Tandaan nyo that the egg production of the native is not the same as the commercial breed or what they call the layers. Yung native chicken natin, if it could lay on the average about 20%, ibig sabihin for every 100, meron kang 20 na eggs. Walang problema yan. Nakita pa rin yan. But if it lay 12 eggs per day in that 100, medyo lugi-lugi na po tayo. Possibly, if you can target the egg production that ranges from 20 to 35% or 20 to 35 eggs per day per 100 chicken, walang problema po. Pasok po tayo. May kita yan. Now, what I mean? Pwede bang if you purchase a layer, pwede bang layer mass? Kasi ang gusto niya naman, pelletize. Alam nyo, pinipilit nyo yung sarili ninyo. The pelletized feeds, it undergo hot compress. Ang init na pinadaanan niyan sa extruder or sa pelleting machine nila po para ma-form into pellet, it render the heat-sensitive nutrient na mawala po. That is why that you are going to use what they call mga supplemental na vitamins and minerals because the feed by itself, yung mga heat-sensitive na wala during the process of pelleting. Furthermore, pelletized feeds mas mahal compared sa mass. If you're giving a mass form of feeds, huwag niyong ibigay na hindi po nabasa. You try to moist it and give to your chicken. Alam nyo, yung mga pinong-pinong component niyan, that is the micronutrient na kailangan po ng manok ninyo. Pag hindi nyo binasa ang naiwan ng mga pino dyan sa patukaan ninyo, possibly that is majority made up of those micronutrient na sabihin natin na kahit anong bigay mo ng patuka, sabihin mo ang patuka parang walang bisa. Pero actually, may bisa sana yan kung yung patuka po ninyo, binasa po ninyo. What you're going to do is that try first to have it mixed by 50-50. Ibig sabihin ng 50-50, kalahating kilo mais, kalahating kilo is commercial feeds. I-try nyo determine ang egg production nila. Try to give it for 2 months. Tingnan po ninyo if pasok pa doon sa 20 to 35%. Pagpasok yan in the 20 to 35% po, ibig sabihin, you can have it be formulated. Now, sabihin natin, how about Doc if our area is sagana sa sorghum? Alam nyo kasi yung sorghum, may mga area kasi dito sa Pilipinas na pinopromote yung pagtanim ng sorghum kasi ang sorghum, pwede na isa lang itanim at saka you have it be rattuned. Tapos yung raton nyo naman, i-harvest mo naman at saka ibigay na patoka sa manok po ninyo. However, pwede bang ang sorghum iluto muna natin bago isama sa patoka? Bakit? Alam nyo kasi, yung balat niyan, a shiny particle of it, hindi mabilis madapuan ng enzyme sa manok yan. Hindi mabilis. It can be digested. However, may mga presensya kasi ng anti-nutritional factor yan. They are similar with the soya. Kaya nga palagi sabi natin, pwede bang have it be roasted? Huwag naman na sobrang parang nangingitim na yung roasted. But if possibly, if you can have it na yung mabango-bango na siya, kung sa tingin medyo naluto na siya, yan po ang isama ninyo sa patoka ng manok nyo to have it be digestible. Kasi ang pagluto niyan, that is one way na kung saan it can help na yung anti-nutrition factor niya po mawala. Try po ninyo. Kasi pagbigyan po ninyo yan, halos ng lahat-lahat is commercial feeds. Yan ang nangyayari kung bakit sobrang mahal ang manok po ninyo. Now, how can you further reduce the possible cost? Kung makita po nyo in the posting that we have then dito sa aming page na may kasamang damo, effective po yan. Huwag nyo lang araw-arawin. At saka, pili bang bawas-bawasan natin by 10% lang? And a habit be done 3 times a week lang. Ang problema nyo kasi pag araw-araw kasi, ang nakita namin sa pag-aaral namin, yung itlog po, lumalaki, lumulubo po. Yung kung bakit na mataas ang cases ng prolapse. It is because of the moisture or the possible water content of the grasses. Habit be done. Alam nyo kasi pag ang gamitan po ninyo is yung mga tawag dito yung manok natin na patabain. Ang sa patabain kasi, mas maganda pag ang isama po nyo, igayat po nyo ng pine is yung tawag dito yung kamote, kangkong, if you have the logbate, yan po ang isama nyo. Mabilis na magpataba yan. Kaya lang ang taba niya, hindi ganon kataba compared than having it feed na ng mga commercial feeds. Mas maganda ang taba kasi ng manok na binigyan nyo ng damo or what they call the green feeds compared than solely in the pure commercial feed. At saka kagandahan doon, mas ma-increase yung tawag dito yung immune response ng manok because of the presence of what they call omega-3 on the green leaves. However, if you'll be using it on layers, ang problema natin, mabilis na magpalaki ng size ng itlog. To the point that sumisikip na doon sa labasan ng itlog. Yung kung bakit na pwede bang gawin natin, ang gamitin natin if you can have the access, Carabao grass. Ang Carabao grass kasi, mas maganda sang gamiting patoka doon sa manok. You're planting what they call the Arachis pintoy or what they call the mani-mani and have your chicken nasa range kasi yung bulaklak niya, tinutuka niya. Alam niya kasi ang space occupied niyan. Ang technology natin dito sa Central Philippine University, If possible, if we can have it be raised on the appropriate density per unit area or per square meter, the better it will be in following the Philippine National Standard for Organic Chicken Production. Mas maganda. Mas if you can have it na kung sa paggala kasi, yung requirement ng manok na for every manok that you have, for every inahin that you have, ang requirement niyan is 10 square meter. Kung may 1,000 ka, is 1 hectare. Maawa po kayo, sayang. Kung target nyo lang, makatuka ng damo, edi tanig pa ng damo. Gayatin mo sa kabigay sa manok ninyo. What have it be done? MWF lang. And possibly have it only be at 10%. Kasi kung araw-arawin naman ninyo, ang magiging problema natin is that the fiber requirement at saka binigay mo ng fiber sobrang taas na hindi na angkop doon sa pangangailangan po ng manok ninyo. So that is why that have it be 10% and then give it MWF on. Sa mga area naman na madaanan po o maka-access po sa CPU feeds, how the Philippine native chicken can be of help sa inyo. Ang paggamit po ng base mix feeds or the CPU base mix feeds po is one way that can greatly reduce your problem in the feed cost. At saka you can formulate your own feeds right in the farm from where you are. If you are planting corn, alam nyo kasi mabigat ang magbinta ng mais. Pero mas magaan ibinta yung manok. Pwede ba ang mais ipatuka natin sa manok para yung manok na lang final product natin? On the CPU base mix feeds, meron po tayong base mix para sa sisiyo, para sa patabaing manok, para din sa mga inahin. Ang gawin lang po ninyo dyan is that for every 100 kilogram of feeds that you are going to produce, you are only required to have 30 kilograms of CPU base mix feeds. The remaining is corn. Or possibly if you have what they call the sorghum, you can have it the sorghum. Alam nyo kasi ang pinakamamahal na bahagi or very expensive part of feed formulation is the sourcing of feedstock. Para mapagaan namin yung mga problema niyo, yung kung bakit na if you can still remember the introductory part of this live stream program, nasabi ko is that may pera pa kaya sa pag-alaga ng manok given the prices of feeds in right now. Mayroon po. It is on the way and how you're going to access it. Yung kung bakit nasabi namin is that na hindi kasi kami dumadaan sa maraming middleman. Alam namin kasi pag sobrang dami ng middleman, when it reaches your area, baka sobrang mahal na. Sobrang mahal na. Given the quality of feeds that we have. There is no growth promotant or synthetic growth promotant on it. And there is no synthetic amino acid on it. And there is no antibiotic present on it. Yung kung bakit na yung Happy Farms every 2 weeks, bumibili sa amin dito ng CPU feeds. Kasi we are always promoting to use na yung preska na gawa o bagong gawa na patuka. Because the quality of it, mas maganda compared than if you are going to have it be stored for a month. That is why that even the packaging that we have, that is only 20 kilograms. Para mas magaan na po sa inyo. Yung kung bakit that if you can reduce yung mga ang expenses nyo in terms of feeds, malaking bagay na yan sa ating pag-aalaga ng manok. Lalo na pag sa breeder po natin. Kaya lang, ang pinaka-critical palagi na bahagi ng ating operation is what we call yung sakit at saka yung breeder stocks po niya. To minimize occurrences of infection, please hold your chicken when the reaches more than 2 years old. Replace it with a new stocks. Make sure that your housing design, the sunlight can penetrate on it, and you can control the level of penetration of heat for the sunlight. That is our natural form and the cheaper form of disinfectant para po sa ating mga hangin. Very critical. Yung kung bakit that ventilation should always be considered when you are designing the housing of your farm, of your chicken. Hindi ito ang pinag-pausapan na para ba nagkakarirahan po tayo, pagandahan. Kahit ganon kaganda po, practicality will always be narrowed down to practicality in the cost associated in establishing that housing. Hindi naman ibig sabihin that you have the money to invest on it, but it is impractical to invest into something. Gaya na sabi ng isa ng ilang kakilala ko in the tunnel vent, na sabi halos yung profit level nila is just enough to pay, not to pay for the expenses associated with increases in the use of electricity. And that is why that even in the brooding system that we have, we are not promoting the use of what they call incandescent bulb, but we are promoting and the use of the litter material such as what we call the risal. Minimizing the possible cost in every aspect of your production system is very critical for every raisers of native chicken. Balikan ko ulit that the Central Philippine University is doing business in raising the native chicken for us to empathize, for us to experience kung ano ba talaga ang saloobin ng isang raiser. Alam nyo kasi, if the station by itself hindi ganon makapagbenta, hindi mo ma-appreciate talaga kung ano ang saloobin ng isang nag-aalaga ng manok na marami ng gastos pagkatapos wala pang balik na kita. Naranasan namin yan. That is why that even in the number of personnel that you are employing in your farm is very critical. Even the distance of your farm to the place where you reside is also critical. Yun kung makita po ninyo, ngayon kasi dahan-dahan pa yung development namin in the part of our production area. Kasi nakapokus kami ngayon dito on the laboratory that we have to find more alternative medication para sa mga sakit na manok natin. And then finding the rapid test kit to identify ng manok po natin is ganito yung sakit para at least yung pantambal po ninyo is specific para sa sakit. Yung kung bakit na medyo busy ngayon si Ma'am Dana on the laboratory kasi baka darating naman in the next few months we'll be sharing again new findings that we have on the research station. But the production area that we have, alam nyo kasi ang art is also critical. If you have seen yung mga palaisdaan sa gilid po, hindi ibig sabihin yan that is for the design only. It is also a source of income for us. And beside, that is one way on how we can circulate and utilize the water and making the environment cooler. Particularly na pag ang lugar po is may. Ganyan po ang sistema and hoping that even to our kanitib, it is our task at Central Philippine University. We develop technology, sharing technology sa lahat ating kanitib. Alam ko na marami naman sa atin dito mga kanitib, mga vloggers. You can share that knowledge po sa mga tagapagsunod ninyo sa respective page po ninyo o YouTube channel po ninyo para at least we can disseminate the information. Don't worry. We are sharing this information for free. It is because it is the objective or the mission of this university na kung saan po maging responsive to the need of the person. or to the racers like you. Alam nyo kasi with the changes in economic platform that we have, sobrang mahal ng crudo. There is what they call another rollback daw by next week. That is about more than 6 pesos for the diesel. So minsan parang wala ka ng tiwala. Baka ngayon, if you can further reduce the price rollback by 6, ibig sabihin there will be reduction of 9 pesos on the increases of the crude fuel or the diesel fuel. Ang problema natin, baka in the next naman, pakyatin naman hanggang umabot na ba 100 pesos per liter na ang ating fuel. And the other thing is that I'm firmly believing kahit na sa ating mga sariling bahay dyan, sa ating komunidad, if we are producing our own food na healthy po, na hindi mo na kailangan magpunta sa palengke po, that is a great help para sa ekonomiya po ng Pilipinas. And I also firmly believing, to those who are raising the native chicken in backyard scale, kung sa tingin po nyo, mas komportable po kayo dyan, patuloy po ninyo. But for those who are aiming to raise native chicken in commercial scale, you can browse our page. Lahat ng information po na kailangan ninyo, nandoon po. Yung kung bakit na madalang po kami gumawa ng mga seminars, it is because one way and how we can share information na libre po is through this means of live stream. Yung kung bakit, if you found this program informative, please have it be shared sa mga kilala po ninyo na sa tingin po ninyo makatulong po ang Central Philippine University. If you think na yung mga produkto po namin dito makatulong din po sa inyo, please contact Ma'am Dana or the number or the mobile number na makikita po ninyo sa ating dashboard. Paki-contact po. We have the various product na makatulong po sa inyo sa mga pangangailangan po ninyo. Sa mga gusto maging distributor ng CPO feeds, please, tayo na po magtulong-tulungan. Yan kung bakit ang CPO po, hindi po kami naghahanap ng maraming middleman because pag sobrang dami ng middleman, when it reaches our kilo na native, saka sobrang mahal na po. Sa mga lugar in Cebu, Cagayan de Oro, and part of Mindanao, na gusto po niyo ang CPO feeds, I may suggest na please order the base mix. Basta may mais po dyan sa inyo, mas makamura po kayo compared than buying the ready-to-feed CPO feeds. And that is one way that we can help you, particularly if you are the one planting also the corn. Given the prices of the native chicken na hindi po flat from Luzon to Mindanao po, magkaiba po ang presyo, and how we can be a denominator of it. That is why that we are sharing the technology and the base mix speeds para po at least mas mapamura po nyo ang pagtuka.